stagnant offensively. Just what do you think you guys played on the stretch tonight?
I thought we were better. We kind of moved the ball well. I mean, obviously, when Kyrie does his thing and hits tough shots like that, it truly saves us. But I thought overall we did a better job of just kind of like doing it by committee and moving off the ball and not settling.
And then just obviously you haven't played in back-to-back since you've got to Brooklyn, but you guys are a little shorthanded right now. Have you had any conversation with Steve about potentially playing tomorrow, just given the current state of the roster?
He just said, let's see how tonight goes. And then we'll see from there. But yeah, I mean, I'm always down to play more. I'll let them make the decision. I trust our performance staff and our coaching staff, so it's up to them.
Malik Andrews, ESPN.
Hey, Blake, first, Landry and Kyrie shared that you all watched the Derek Chauvin verdict as a team. What was that like for you?
It was way more nerve-wracking than I don't know. You just never know how you're going to feel until you are actually in that moment. But hearing what we heard, just a lot of relief, and hopefully this is the start of something, really powerful. A lot's been made of it, and obviously it's not a great thing, but I don't know. I just keep thinking about how powerful it was to see people from all over the world, literally all over the world, come together and take a stand for something. That's huge. So try to remember like the positive out of the situation, I guess.
Yeah, those images were pretty searing. And then I guess secondly, I am wondering sort of basketball wise, if, the group you're seeing now, you maybe got some reps with before you even got on the floor with the team when you were practicing in the Stay Ready group. And now that's kind of where James is. And has that helped with the chemistry that you guys are trying to build now and the confidence that you're trying to build now that you're shorthanded?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like there weren't a lot of guys in the Stay Ready group when I was in there. It was kind of like I was really just kind of doing 3-on-3 and stuff like that. Katie was working through it, and Cheese and Reggie. So yeah, it does help, but at the same time, nothing replaces actual live reps, in either practice or games. So it's nice that we have that as sort of like the backup and the thing to prepare with, but. Just being out on the floor, I feel much more confident every night I'm out there.
Thank you.
Yep.
Stephen Bondi with New York Daily News.
Hey, Blake, I've seen some people make some comparisons between Zion and to you when you first got in the league with the explosion and the size and everything. I was wondering what you thought of that comparison and if you had any advice to somebody with that skill set and size.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's an unbelievable player. The thing like that I noticed right away, like even in college, really, is how much better of a well-rounded player he is than he probably gets credit for. I guess just the casual fan, watching just dunk highlights or whatever it is. I think he reads situations well. He uses his body obviously incredibly well, and is able to finish tough shots. So. I mean, my thing and the thing that I started doing early on was just, working on my shot, adding to my game, never stopping, the development of other areas, keep going to what and keep going to what you do well, but you got to develop everything. And, he's already a great player, but he's going to get better and better.
Thanks for your time, Blake. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.